As I thought that we moved past my full name being shown on the stream, but unlike a certain somebody, that accidentally happens. I have to end stream, delete the VOD, and then restart. But here's a little recap if you guys missed it. Oh shit. So we played Balatro, lost 2 games of that. Then the wheel landed on Sackman's choice. He recommended a game based off of the second half of his username, Mr. Crimecracker, called Crimecracker, which is a Japanese PS1 game. Honestly, though, it's not a good game. Like, for 2 reasons. Number 1, clunky ass controls. 2, the bosses take forever and a day to beat. It's almost like you're playing Elden Ring for 8 hours. That's how bad the bosses are. But there you go. Anyway, welcome to part 2, even though part 1's gone. But we're gonna play Fortnite because we can and we will.
It's not just because it's part of my username. I feel like
it's your obsession. You talked about that too.
Yeah, I think the reason I was obsessed with it is because...
Wait, hold on.
When
my chat can't hear you. 1 second. Wait. No, wait. Hold on. Oh, no, wait, no, they can't hear you. My bad. It was me.
Ah, okay. Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Is my voice lagging?
No, your voice isn't lagging. It was me. I forgot that my audio output wasn't showing.
Alright, good.
You're good, man.
Anyway, another reason it's in my obsession and how I got that username. I believe, like, one time I was like, I think I discovered the game back in 2023. Like, someone in late 2023. I searched up on the internet, hey Google, what's the first ever PlayStation game? And she said, I say she because Google Assistant back in the day, if you know what I mean, but like, back when I was saying, I asked, hey Google, what's the first ever PlayStation game? And she said, Crimecrackers. I checked the release date, they were both in the same day, December 3rd, 1994.
So it was a launch title.
Just a few days after my brother's birthday, or a few months after my brother's birthday. Huh.
Yeah, true. And ever since that day, I was really interested into it. I keep searching farther and farther, always wondering, why isn't there an American release? Like, seriously, why isn't there an American release? And what's the story about? Even though it's in fucking Japanese. And why is the animation in the ending cutscene so beautiful? Why is the theme song so catchy? And 2024 was when I started to feel obsessed with that game. I started hosting a YTP collab based on the Crimecrackers game, more specifically the ending cutscene, which came out in the same day as December 3rd, 2024, the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation 1. Unfortunately, compared to all other YTP collabs, it didn't really get as much attention as I wanted it to be. Now, I wouldn't say it's the YTP community's fault. I have no blame. Because like there are a lot of people like who haven't heard of this game. I do put the blame on like the PlayStation community because all I wanted was to spread the word. All I wanted, like, that was before I had a YouTube channel at the time, so I collaborated with like sort of former friend of mine. I don't know. I collaborated with a former friend of mine named Aiden Star 4236. I don't remember the name. But I used to collaborate with Aiden Star back in the day because I didn't have a YouTube channel at the time until like 2026 or something. And you see, when the video was uploaded, despite the fact that we used the right hashtags to at least promote the video and spread the word so that everyone knows that this is the game that made the PlayStation alive. It barely got attention, and I literally blame it to the PlayStation community because they barely even care about this game. And not only that, like Sony didn't even get any attention to that video either. Like Sony didn't even pay attention to that video. So, and yeah, that's why the collab kind of felt like a bomb, a complete disaster. But it was fun to make, though. It was fun to watch as well. And you know what? I think I might put that in one of my recommendations of my YTPs to watch.
How long is it?
No, let me check. It's just the theme song anyway, so it shouldn't be that long. There are only 24 participants anyway. Because it was pretty hard to find participants in there at the time. I'm currently doing a collab on the sequel, but I can't reveal it unless I'm doing the announcement, which I'm already doing. I'm already editing the announcement today.
Okay.
But yeah. I believe the collab is 12 minutes long and 28 seconds or something, so it shouldn't be that long.
Alright. Wait, let me just check the chat right now for this stream.
Yeah, Batman, what do you think of my origin story?
Do you actually wear glasses in real life now? Josh, I've worn glasses. I've worn glasses since the 7th grade. Like, my VTuber model, it's basically supposed to represent me IRL, minus the suit. I just thought the suit was a nice touch. But yes, I do wear glasses IRL. I mainly wear them while I'm working. And if I'm driving, I'm also required to be wearing my glasses then too. But outside of that, I don't really wear them as much. Because... oh shit, there we go. There he is. There's the bitch. You know, I hate you even more because of the fact that you have the iconic skin equipped. For years, I wanted that skin with the scenario emote. And you can't even get it anymore because it was a Samsung exclusive back in like 2018. You need a specific Samsung Galaxy phone, and only then will you be able to get that skin. But the promotion's already done. But I wish it was still there. If not, then at least in the item shop. Like, come on, Fortnite. Come on, Epic. And we got a Victory Royale. Alright. Now then. We're gonna go Sprite hunting! Let's see what sprites I can get. Oh yeah, I did get some new ones recently. If the damn thing will load. I got a Galaxy Earth Sprite. I got another one too. Just let's see how long I can hold on to any new sprites before I get shot. Because apparently, that's been happening a lot as of recently. Where I can't hold down a single sprite without getting shot. I'm required to wear them now because I'm switching over my Utah license to a California one. Okay. Are you aware that new movies are coming out like Blue Movie, a new Simpsons movie, Zootopia 3, Coco 2, etc.? I knew about the sequel to the Simpsons movie.
What the hell is Blue Movie?
I knew about the sequel to the Simpsons movie. I never knew there was going to be a third Zootopia movie. Coco 2 I have not heard about until now. And what Blue Movie? Like Blue's Clues? Bluey?
Yeah,
Be
what
specific.
is that?
No, that's what Nostalgiamation said. I'm like, be specific. What do you mean by Blue Movie? Like, Blue's Clues? Bluey? Clarify. Because I'm a bit confused.
Crime Crackers movie when? JKXC.
Bluey.
Oh, Bluey. Oh. Oh, great, I'm lagging. I love it when I lag. I can't even jump off the damn bus. Why? Epic, fix
Is
your,
my voice lagging?
fix your damn servers.
What's going on with my voice? Is mine lagging? I hope not.
No, we're talking about Fortnite. Like, I was playing Blitz with no lag at all. But when I loaded into regular zero build, just to find some damn sprites, oh no, the game's lagging. It's gonna be unresponsive. And oh no. Alright, I think it's fixed now. Why was it doing that in the beginning? Whatever. Alright. We're gonna go sprite hunting. I want to try to collect all the sprites. Yeah, Nate was like, "Why are you so obsessed with sprites? Your obsession with sprites is comparable to a girl being obsessed over Labubus or glitter dumplings." First off, I did get 2 glitter dumplings because I thought they were pretty cute and I saw them trending online. Second off, bruh, I want to fill up the whole sprite index, dude. That's why I'm obsessed. And every time I try filling up the sprite index, I get shot. Or I'm not able to buy a portable extractor to extract the sprites with. Because everybody's on the hunt for them. Not just me, dude. Like this schmuck. You got a sprite? I didn't think so. Alright. I'm gonna drink this shit.
Wait, what happened to the
shit.
other? Wait, what happened to the other stream? I don't see it on your channel anymore.
I deleted it. I ended the stream and
Oh.
deleted. Like I said, whenever my real name gets leaked on my stream, like first and last name, I immediately end stream and I delete the VOD. Because the only reason why I do that is because I don't want to put myself at risk of being doxxed.
Oh.
That's why I do that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's fine, man. All right, I've had a few. I've had a few oopsies in a few of my streams where that happened, and I just picked myself up and moved
It kind of
on.
makes me concerned because now we have like. Remember the moments where we played the Crime Crackers game for the first time? Now it's all gone.
Don't worry about it. You know what? Maybe before I end stream, I'll try to beat that boss again. Just so that way the stream has something to look back on. All right. Maybe at like 8:45, I'll try beating that
First
boss
and
again in
last
Crime
name,
Crackers.
Josh.
And then what? Oh.
Yeah. I hope we remember where we left off.
First name. I said I don't want my last name being exposed because if people saw my first and last name on stream, they could probably use the information to find out who I am, where I live, basically trying to dox me. So that's why whenever I accidentally have my full name leaked on my stream, I end the stream, delete the VOD, and then restart.
I understand. I understand. I am so sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, on Nostalgia, I heard about that. The Dream Finder with Figment on the Epcot attraction at Walt Disney World of the train back. Okay.
I just didn't want us to forget that we played Crime Crackers.
Don't worry. Don't worry. So that way you don't feel like we forgot. I'll try to beat that boss in Crime Crackers again. Next time, be careful. No, because I don't have my portable monitor anymore. I mean, I still have it, but it doesn't work anymore. So I have to play my PS5 through my laptop monitor now. Like, basically what I mean is hooking up my capture card to it in order to play, even though I'm not streaming, or when I am streaming. And I have to be careful. I have to remember when to put in my password, so that way my real name doesn't leak on stream. That's all, dude. That's all I have to do.
And talking of Crime Crackers, do you plan on beating the game, or do you just leave it as it is after the first boss?
Oh, I'll probably play. I might play more of it off stream. maybe occasionally if the wheel lands on you, or if it lands on a classic, then PS1, maybe I'll show on stream where I left off during my off-stream gameplay, but I also might want to finish up Wario World too, because I had a save state enabled when I was beating the Brawl doll, and because the save state was from an older version of Dolphin, I have to go back to that level, collect everything, and then go back and try to beat Brawl doll and get the achievement where I beat it without taking any damage. How do you not chase after a friendship? Like when they're slowly distancing themselves, not in a bad way, but they're just not hanging around or talkative anymore to you. Oh, this is a question for all three of us. I mean, friends come and go. I mean, there were people that I was friends with in elementary school, middle school, high school, and even college. And I was friends with them at that time, and as the years progressed, I'm not friends with them anymore. Like, okay. There is this girl, and Sagman may have heard me mention her username in that one video in his tennis. I'm talking about in the trolling podcast video.
That I was gonna ask.
That girl, yes, her username being Larissa T, which she's not even on YouTube anymore. But the story about her is, we were childhood friends who had known each other since kindergarten, right? And we had our moments, good and bad. Of course, the one moment I still remember to this day, I think this is back in one of her birthday parties. She invited me to one of her birthday parties. I accidentally closed the door on her fingers. I don't know what, I guess because I was in a hurry to leave. I don't remember. And we had a lot in common. We liked Pokemon, we liked YouTube, we liked this, we liked that. And the one thing we both had in common was that we both share the same exact birthday. Of course, yeah, it's common for people to have the same exact birthday as in month and day, but I'm talking about the whole ensemble. Month, birthday, month, day, and year. And whenever she would have a birthday party, she would always invite me. And what I found kind of cute was, whenever she would be ready to, for birthday cake, we would both blow out the candles at the same time, seeing as how we both share the same exact birthday. But what annoyed me was, I think it was back in 2019, with her now ex-boyfriend. I'm not naming names. At the time when they were still in a relationship, I texted her, wanted to see how she was doing, because it had been a long time since we last spoke to each other. And I found out that she was attending the same college that I am. Or that I was attending. And then her overprotective boyfriend jumped me. And he was saying, bro, why are you talking to my girlfriend? Bro, I'm pissed. My drunk girlfriend crashed my car and some guy from ages ago hits her up. I don't know you, and already I don't like you. And I was trying to be apologetic and sympathetic because, alcoholism unfortunately runs in my family. And he didn't really give a shit. And then I tried talking to Larissa about it, and she was like, oh, it was late, and that's why he acted the way he acted. That's why he acted overprotective, and blah, blah, blah. But the reason why I'm annoyed at her is because she didn't defend me. She didn't tell her ex-boyfriend that, we're just friends. We've known each other for a long time. He just wanted to hit me up and see how I was doing and blah, blah, blah. No. She took his side of her mind. That is something I will never, ever forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm
Okay.
calling her. That's why I'm calling her. And they say it's wrong to call women this, but you know what? If you have a reason to do it, then say it. I'm just calling. I'm calling her a betrayal and a bitch. She thought betrayed me. Took her overprotective at the time, her overprotective boyfriend's side of her mind, which I did recently speak to him on Facebook, and we are on good terms now. But back then, I was scared to go back to college at that time because I was afraid I would see him, her, or both, and that guy would knock me out if he saw who I was and found out who I was.
If she had told him you were just friends, he would not have taken that lightly.
Oh.
Dark Phoenix.
But again, that's all water under the bridge now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Dark Phoenix, is that question asked to all three of us?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Josh asked that to all three of us.
You want to?
I responded to him in the chat.
I know.
I'm trying to think of something. You want to know some ex-friends that I've moved away from?
Oh, I have ex-friends I moved on from too. But go ahead, tell your story and I'll tell mine.
Here's some ex-friends that are now my enemies since July 9th, 2025. I used to be friends. July 9th, 2025 was when they became my enemies. Like, I'm talking about like the ones from a specific community. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but what it is, but there are a lot of friends from a specific anonymous community that really broke my heart. Now, yes, there are a few friends in my community that I still have, and we did reunite, which is a good thing. Before I get to the actual ex-friends, I want to tell you about the friends that reunited from that same community who reunited with me, and we're in good terms again. There's Dax Witter, there's Cosmic Strive, there's Joodlebug, Robuz, and those were the four that reunited with me, which is great. But we're not talking about the ones that reunited with me. We're going to be going to the ones that are permanently my enemies, which is the ex-friends I'm talking about right now. You see, I used to be friends with Troy, BRE2K6, or aka Brandon, or if that's what it is, Emiliano YTP, and QB. I used to be friends with those people. I used to be friends with QB Carter, if that was his name. I used to be friends with Emiliano, BRE2K6, Troy, and what's his name? Saturn? No, I meant not the actual planet. I meant like WTPR. And the reason why like we were ex-friends. We became ex-friends. You see, I used to be friends with them for like since 2024 or something like that. Maybe sort of 2025, but you see, people like Troy and Brandon, they were my ex-friends because July 9th was the day that was like living hell for me. I don't want to tell you what happened, but there is one thing I will tell you. These two were thinking that I manipulated them into edgy humor, which really concerned me because I didn't know what it really was at the time. I was like really new at edgy humor at the time, and plus the community I used to be in, I wanted to make it like at least more funny and less boring. But of course, when me and Dax tried our best to make that certain community like more funny, that of course failed because people were uncomfortable with the jokes, and not only that, people like Brandon were thinking that I manipulated them into doing those type of humor, when in reality I didn't even mean to do this I didn't really mean to quote unquote manipulate them into that. I was really new to that type of humor at the time, and I just wanted that anonymous community to be like more funny and less boring. Because 90% of the streams in that specific community are really boring and are full of drama, and I just wanted to put a little shits and giggles there, but of course that failed. And you know, that wouldn't that and you know there's just too much to handle. I can't even tell, like, maybe that would have been fine, those two stupid issues, but it gets even worse. Brandon thinks that I try to get him canceled because back then, during the production of the Crime Crackers YTP collab, me and my friend Smoke the Horse Hog gave him the idea of using a boy kisser joke, which months later, when July 9th, 2025 hit, Brandon got mad because he said that I would have. He thinks that I almost got him canceled this whole time, which quite frankly, really, like it really makes me extremely furious, because I would never want to get people like him canceled. Like why would he? Like the point is, accusing me of quote unquote manipulating people into edgy humor, like that false accusation is bad enough, but to get angry over getting quote unquote canceled for using a boy kisser joke in one of your YTPs, it's just immature of him. It's very immature. It's like it just proved to him that he wouldn't handle that kind of humor. And he didn't even warn me that he didn't even warn me in the first place that he's not a fan of that type of humor, let alone long before July 9th, 2025 hit, where I was canceled for, well, I'm not going to tell you what happened. It's too much for me, but like it's I just can't explain it. I just can't explain it. Like I can't explain it. I'm sorry if I'm speaking nonsense, but I just can't explain it. This is bullshit. I lost friends because I quote unquote manipulated them into edgy humor, and I almost got them canceled for certain jokes in their YouTube posts. Wow. Just wow. That's long story short. It's all I like. You know what? Fuck it. I just like. I don't want to speak anymore. I just.
It's okay, man.
Can't.
I'll step in. All right. I told this story many times. Okay, you can speak. Go ahead.
Like, what is your honest response to like the thing I explained, where like Brandon or Troy would get mad over me quote unquote manipulated them into edgy humor when I have no intention to, because I was really new to that humor at the time, and like not only that, they would get mad at me this whole time because I almost got them canceled for using certain jokes in YTPs, even though me and Smoke the Horse Dog both gave Brandon that idea, but yeah, like what is your honest response to getting canceled for quote unquote manipulating someone into edgy humor when you're not even aware of it?
If you're not in the wrong, then why are they complaining? We live in a world where a lot of people get soft over the smallest things, dude. Alright? I mean, I don't really know these people that you're talking about, but they sound like they're very soft. They can't take jokes when it comes to YTPs. Like, granted, I made more than my fair share of edgy jokes in YTPs. Like I talked about that one character Claudio in those older Fred videos being a child molester. I made those types of jokes. I made more than my fair share of 9/11 jokes in my YTPs, which I try to restrain myself in doing that now. And yeah. Just keep
Well,
that in
thank
mind.
goodness
Like,
I
a
am
lot of
not.
people aren't going to take your jokes to heart. A lot of people aren't going to accept jokes as jokes. They're gonna think that you're just this very dark person. Sometimes, I get it. Sometimes we all have dark, edgy humor. And we want to exhibit that in our YTPs. That's just how it is, you know? If you want to be an edgelord, then go ahead. That's on you, man. Just know not a lot of people are gonna like it. But if people are gonna think you're making those jokes to manipulate people, then they're just dumbasses.
Yeah. Thank goodness I am not part of that anonymous community anymore. I'm pretty sure they also canceled me, not just for quote unquote manipulation, but also for like a way different reason alongside that. But I'm telling you that because it's all from the past. It's way too dark for me to explain, and I'd rather not explain it at
You don't
all.
have
But
to. That's fine.
alright, good. Overall, just thank goodness I am not part of that anonymous community. At least there are a few friends from that community that have reunited me, which is good. Like there's Dax Witter, there's Cosmic Strive, there's Robuzz, Doodlebug, and those are for the friends that believe me and that forgive me, which is good. But overall, the ex friends I had from there is just not worth it.
Alright. Now, I'm going to tell my story about ex-friends that I've had. Well, basically, there are two that I went to school with, and then two that I've known online. So I'm going to start with the ones that I've known since, like, school. So there was one friend that I had, I've known him since middle school, and I heard that, he was abusive towards this one girl, um, both verbally and physically. And then I tried, and like he would make up shit saying, "Oh, it was all for fun. It was all fun roughhousing and all that." And then I have another friend who told me that he was abusive towards her, and he stole, like, he found this random credit card on the ground. I used that to buy Robux, and then he's saying, "No, I have a close family member that would give me money for Robux and blah blah blah." Like, dude, just come clean and admit that you're the one that you committed credit card fraud. And then after I heard all that news, I blocked him. I've not spoken to him in about a year, maybe a year and a half now. And then he had another fair share of problems too. Like, he would constantly badger me to answer his calls on Discord. Whenever he would see that I was online, he'd be like, "Dude, I know you're online. Answer. Play with me. Play Roblox with me. Play Warframe with me. Play GTA with me. Play with me." Like, you forced me to play with him whenever you saw me online. And then if I didn't answer his calls on Discord, he would call my phone, expecting me to answer. Like, dude, first off, it's early in the morning. It's like 7, 8 a.m. You gotta give my brain at least, well, my brain and my body at least 2 more hours to fully awaken before I decide to play anything with you. And then another thing that I found kind of annoying, and I know that Sackman says it's embarrassing when he does it, but with my friend, it was just straight up annoying. There would be times he would fall asleep in the Discord call, and he would lie saying, "I'm not sleeping." Like, bro, I know you're sleeping. I can hear. There were times I thought I heard him snoring in the Discord call, and I would just leave. And then what really pissed me off even more, like, there was one instance. I call him out on how he acts. I call him out on how he forces me to play with him and shit. And then he's like, dude, I can't help it. I have autism and ADHD. That's why I act the way that I act. And then another thing that really annoyed me was we went on a trip to Hershey Park, sophomore year of high school, right? And he would constantly beg me for money to buy things, like a basketball. And then, okay, this thing I will give him sympathy for. There would be times he'd ask me for money so we can get stuff from a vending machine to take his meds with. But outside of that, like, bro, you didn't bother to ask your aunt and uncle for money before we went on the trip? For a basketball you could win, one of those basketballs you can win from one of those games? Or for food, you had to rely on me because you think, oh, I'm Mr. Moneybags. I can give you money for anything. And then another ex-friend of mine, I heard some story about how, I think he was hitting on this girl on Snapchat who, was 13, and I thought I heard that he got catfished. Like, I'm a bit confused with that story. And then, oh boy, here come the other stories. I've told these stories countless times. 2 people I've known on social media. Let's start with the one that I've known the longest, and then the one the second longest. So there's this guy by the name of John Aguilera. He went by many different names over the years. Cyber Sumo Ninja, Johnny the Movie Guy, Johnny the Movie Guy VGCP, Brony Mole 24, and of course, the infamous Hey, It's Bowman. Now, I found out about him, I forget where I found him from. I think he commented on one of my friend's videos and whatnot. I asked him for a shout out, and then he did. And then we became good friends ever since then. Of course, he had his fair share of problems. Like, I think one of them was that he took jokes seriously and whatnot. He's been in a few of my Philip the Shorts episodes. Back in the day, I did a little stream series called The Stream with Little to No Rules, which I removed all those videos. I helped him edit a gaming video. It was called Super Summer Randomness. I felt like he kind of criticized me over that, because he would be like, oh, the video is too short. You know, why don't I upload a raw, unedited version of the Super Summer Randomness video? I'm like, dude, really? You're an ungrateful piece of shit, you know that? You asked me to help you edit. I'm not sure if you asked me or I volunteered to help edit your game. I think I volunteered to edit your gaming video. Because your editing skills are shit. And you, being the ungrateful piece of shit that you are, you want to criticize me on my editing skills. I'd like to see you do better, shithead. And then there was an issue that happened 10 years ago. I think in September, it would have been 10 years ago, where these people, Garrett Simmers, Keegan Salisbury, also known as Imagine, and a few other people, they had Bowman in a Skype chat. Bowman got kicked out of that Skype chat. And he sent an angry message. Speaking of death threats, he got so pissed off at Keegan for kicking him out of that Skype chat, he said to him, if he saw him IRL, he would murder him and his family and everybody he knew if he was not invited back to that chat. And we would make jokes about it. There would be one time I spammed in his DMs a copy pasta of his angry message to Keegan, and then he spammed in my DMs telling me to kill myself. And I didn't know he did until he told me he did it. Alright, we're gonna play Crime Crackers now. Just trying to beat that boss now. So
I have 4 videos sent in case.
Alright. We'll try to beat the boss, and then I'll continue, and then we'll react to the videos. Anyway.
Before we continue the story, you know, if you were the one, you know, if you're the one to if you were the one to help me like edit my Vine Sauce inspired series, I wouldn't say your editing skills are bad. Like I think they're awesome.
Well, I appreciate that. But like,
Yeah.
anyway, so he with Bowman, he called Keegan a cancer, and then he threatened to anally rape him. And
What the hell?
yeah, well, he said it in text, not in the video itself. Shit. I'm gonna BRB. I need to. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway. So, basically, Bowman... Excuse me for using these words, okay? I'm just quoting what he said. Alright, so... Don't come at me for saying these words. I'm just repeating what he said. He called Keegan Salisbury a cancerous cunt, and he threatened to buttfuck Keegan Salisbury.
What the hell? That's
Oh,
what he
yeah.
actually said.
He said that in text, yes.
And the victim was 12 at the time, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he was a minor at the time.
What is wrong with him, bro? Like seriously, what is the problem with him?
No idea. He has so many issues. So many issues. And then, of course, let's talk about another person. Oh, yeah, but before I do that, yeah, Bowman was like, oh, well, I'm going to go to a therapist at a distress center. And they're going to talk to me about my anger and why I take jokes seriously. And why I said what I said to Keegan Salisbury. Yeah, bullshit. And then he did a really stupid apology. Because back in the day, we had nicknames for our fan bases. Back in the day, his fan base was known as the Bowman Army. And then mine was known as Troll Nation. And then he was like, I want to talk about why I threatened Keegan. I wouldn't do that. And then he also talked about how back in 2018 he groomed this 15-year-old girl, calling her sweetie and all these different pet names. And no matter how many times he was asked to stop by her, he kept on going. He was like the Energizer Bunny. Just kept on going, wouldn't even stop. And then, of course, let's talk about somebody else who I've known since, I think, 2016. That being Cameron William Cohen, a.k.a. Camhead. Now, I've found out about this guy ever since I participated in the very first Poopits YTP collab. And back then, we were good friends, you know? I helped him with videos, he helped me with videos. We were supposed to do a 50-round YTP tennis together. And then that flopped. All these allegations were out against him. And I thought it was just naysay. You know, a lot of people were saying that he's a pedophile and a zoophile and this and that. And how we had a dog fetish. And I thought it was just slander and naysay. I thought, you know, oh, it's just the internet, you know? People will say anything about you just to ruin your life and to tarnish your career on the internet. But then when more and more people came out and said what he did, I was pissed. Like, I don't really like to kink shame, but if you're gonna involve minors into it, then that just pisses me off even more. And another thing that I hate is the fact that he victimized Sword Comedian 2005 into doing dog impressions, and how he asked Sword to take selfies of himself acting like a dog. I'm like, really? You know, you, Cameron, Camhead, the guy who helped defend me against Sword, you are the reason why he was the monster that he was well known for being. You're pathetic. And originally, I was going to have his entries in the third Poopits YTP collab, but you know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not going to bother making round 26 of our YTP tennis. Screw that. Because he's nothing more than a prick. And then this guy by the name of Ledger Heiserman tried to get in contact with Cameron's father, telling him exactly everything his son did. Thought it was slander, and he threatened to come after Ledger if he said any more about his son. I don't know if he means like physically go after him, or if it means that he's gonna file a lawsuit against him. But either way, like, Ledger made a good point. Like, Cameron's father should monitor what his son does online. If he was a good enough father to where he would do that, then maybe his son would have been in better shape. Hell, the same thing with Chris Chan's dad, Bob. If he were still alive to this day, he would probably monitor what his son did. I'm not sure how he'd feel about his son getting a sex change, but he would stop his son from having sex with his dementia-ridden mother. Yeah. And then...
Thank goodness I am never friends with Camhead at all.
Yeah,
oh,
I
he
never got
left
to meet
social
him.
media 4 years ago, so... Well, and the same for Bowman. Both of them left social media, like, 4 years ago. Thank God. Because they're pieces of shit. They're disgusting pieces of shit. And if I ever saw them on social media, I would be pissed. Like, I thought I saw Bowman back on TikTok. It was just somebody who hacked into his account. Alright, I'm gonna try being this boss, and then we'll react to those videos that you sent. And that sneak peek of round 16, as per your request.
Wait, really? We're into the segment now?
I said I'm gonna try to beat this boss, and if I rage quit, then we'll go right into the segment, which I might be on the verge of doing so. This boss stuff pisses me off. And what annoys me even more is there's no health bar. Most boss battles have a health bar, or at least some indication that the boss you're facing is near death. Like, either they'll turn red, or they'll start to flash, or whatever. This game doesn't do that. It's like you have to guess when the boss is about to die. That's what I find annoying. I didn't do shit! You would be able to do something. Nope. I didn't do dick. Oh my gosh, just die already, dude! Die! Die, dude! Holy shit, just die already, dude. I'm done.
Okay. You didn't really
Screw that game, I'm done. Okay.
You rage quit?
Unfortunately. Alright, anyway. Oh, Falcon sent me something. Okay. Anyway.
The next time I hit on either the next time the wheel hits on my choice, I should hopefully pick a different game for you.
Yes, I know
But I
you
don't
meant
know if you wanna
well,
play
but
it
that
again.
YTP was just not it, dude. Not it at all. Alright. Let's see. So first thing we're gonna be reacting
Also,
to
before you start the YTPs, I want to let you know this may contain old names on it. That includes like the ones that all three of us used to be called. Do not mind them at all.
Let me read the chat. Oh, Gunnar, what's good, man? I can't hear the game. I can't hear the game. Good. Don't hear it. Some things are better silent.
She could not hear Fortnite.
Oh. Oh. Good. Well, you know what? Gunnar, good. Uka, what's good, man? What I missed? Everything. Keegan's been in deep shit after that. Oh. Sorry I joined mad late. Ivan, you wanna clarify something the gamer just said in the chat?
I don't know.
He said, sorry I joined mad late, was cracking Bort Loco. Can we elaborate on that? What were you two doing before stream?
Before we start the
I don't
YTP,
fucking know.
before we start the YTPs, I would like to give out a disclaimer to all viewers. Do not mind all of the old names that we used to be, all three of us.
We heard you the first time.
You'll be on notice, Ivan.
Alright. Alright.
I'm watching, Ivan. Always watching. And
I'm
you
just
didn't
making sure the
file
viewers
your
can hear
paperwork last night.
Because I don't want people to refer me as my old name, Sackboy95. Which, fuck that name. I'm Sackman now, not Sackboy. I do not want confusion with that
You
character.
brought me my cracking you. It means exactly what you think it means, Ivan. Anyway. Alright.
Whatever.
So, this is Bort's. First up on the list is Bort's YTP Break My Ralphie. So, let's play.
Wreck-It Ralph YTP.
Yes. Well, the reason why you can't hear the game is because I don't know. But you know what? Gunnar, our voices are better than the gameplay anyway. So let's. Disney needs to make an intro just like that. Give kids seizures.
I should make intros like this more eventually.
If you think you can handle it, I could try.
I don't want to be the good guy anymore.
I don't want to be the good guy anymore.
Name.
Pepsi Man.
Name.
Fix it, Felix Jr.
And where you coming from?
Everything up to 1 minute 38 seconds was made in 2020.
Up your ass. Anything to declare.
You're all annoying, stupid pig. Proceed.
Proceed.
I hate how my voice is like really late every time I watch the stream ahead.
When a certain school subject has an oral exam and you don't know how to respond to the upcoming question, no worries, man. There's a bit of stream latency. I'll try to get that fixed soon.
Be like,
Penis.
Yeah, that's what I wanna. Yeah. That's what I'd say to the security guard because he's so annoying to Ralph. Shut the fuck up.
Bruh.
The one part where Ralph said shut the fuck up, yeah, that's what I'd say to the policeman because he's so annoying to Wreck-It Ralph.
Sorry, Ralph.
Is he supposed to be Miles in Gears of War? Your mom! Doing your mom!
What brings you here, neighbor?
The Bronze Cat is continuing this YTP after almost 3 years.
Huh. Yay, TTS and a YTP. Hasn't been done before.
And I made this in late 2022.
Makes sense. Oh
I
shit.
had this project abandoned for quite a while.
Got Brofist.
After almost 3 years?
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me. Most of my projects that have been abandoned have either been unfinished or canceled or deleted or scrapped. But you're pretty much the lucky one, I'd say.
Kinda hot shot. He went barreling down like a crazy person.
And I'm proud of that. You're pretty much the lucky one that actually kept a YTP that was like inactive for 3 years.
My candy.
My candy.
Oh no, don't get me started.
I'm assuming you asked how I've been. No, I'm
It's a rather obscure reference.
just curious, Gooner. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it's obscure, but like it's making
So Ivan
Logan
finally
out.
lost his V card!
That I am racing with.
The My Candy reference, which I mean, it's a decent reference, but like it's just made by Logan L, who would later be controversial.
Okay.
Diaper baby.
Otherwise, I would have slapped his corpse.
I would never be racing with Oreos. I'd eat them instead. Yeah, I just saw that part where I'm not racing with Oreo. That was a good rap. That was a good joke.
No glitches. I thought that said no bitches for one moment.
Slap his corpse.
Punch
That
it!
was a funny joke from the movie.
We won!
Stop.
That was actually my favorite part as well.
Yeah, shut up and drive. Wow, my eyes.
I was thinking maybe in another stream, can you maybe also like screen share as well so that like I wouldn't react so late to the videos because I'm
You know
getting
what?
sick of like
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good, because I'm sick and tired of my voice being so goddamn late every time.
Alright,
we watch
alright,
a
calm
video
down.
stream.
Here.
You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Well played.
No. No.
Oh shit. Data
What do you
moshing.
think of this movie?
It's alright movie. I saw it once before.
Yes, okay, I will. Yes, okay, I will.
Yes, okay, I will.
Wreck-It Ralph 3 to complete the trilogy when? JK.
I think Disney's too busy with other movies. What annoys me now with the second Wreck-It Ralph is the fact that Colleen Ballinger is in it.
I mean, I think the second one's okay.
It's an alright movie.
I just wish there was less filler.
I just don't like the fact that Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings, is in it because she's also a groomer.
Execute.
AKA the ukulele woman!
It's just one of those things in the movie that aged badly.
Unfortunately. What next? Wreck-It Ralph 3. Shane Dawson is in it. Excuse me while I gag myself with a spoon.
I think next time we should watch my Mario Galaxy YTP.
Sure. Ew, we're not watching any of these. Okay. Next video. Yes, next video was my burp. Alright, next. Oh gosh. Okay.
Sorry if I requested this. I ran out of ideas.
Really, of all the things.
Round 4!
I ran out of ideas.
Round 4 of the tennis, the shitty tennis I did with Mike Paul. Hold on, let me fix this. You've got to be kidding
sorry
me.
I ran out of ideas.
Better get the cringe out now than later. Let's roll.
That's a lot of stuttering.
Sauce!
Where's the lamb sauce?
Yes.
XXX.
This track. The whole origin of that source was back in the day. Mike Paul tried to do this little series based off of what Ethan B0206 did called Mike Paul Gets Stuck in a YTP, and I was just using those sources in that round. Take your inhaler.
What? Hold it! Are you gonna tell me that old McDonald?
What SMG4 episode is this?
I forget what Super Mario Logan video that was. You know, ever since SML stopped using Mario characters in their videos, I kind of shied away from watching them. Maybe I'll go back and watch some newer SML videos, but we'll see. Like
I feel like they should bring back Nintendo characters. I kind of miss that era.
Well, he can't because Nintendo sent him a cease and desist letter, and if he dares use Nintendo characters in his videos again, he might face a lawsuit.
That's just how things are.
It's just no wonder why people lost interest on it.
I said,
No wonder the quality sucked. Let me fix that.
My name's Anthony Padilla. Swoops. Hi, I'm high.
Hoy, on road.
Boy.
Wait, run that back. What that shit say in the end? Oh, yeah. You can't keep up my editing skills, Michael. You might as well end the tennis now. It's too skill for you. Maybe we get better at doing YTP tennis as video editing. Then come talk to me. Your turn is here. I can't wait to see how poorly you make round 5. And he did! He made some of the round using Kind Master. Hence why his masking skills sucked when he had Zoe in it. Yeah, and this source was one of Mike Paul's videos. This was with his friend.
I still maintain that tennis is not about skill.
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, like, Alright, next YTP is, it is Sagman's Crime Crackers. Speaking of Crime Crackers,
Collab from 2024.
yes, and then after that,
Wait, the PS1 intro is like, wait, watch closely the PS1 intro. We've edited it.
alright, hold on, I'll pop it up. Watch.
Wait for it.
Okay, alright.
That was, what? Okay. Wow. Oh, a custom blue screen to death. We don't need to see that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty good intro.
And there's mine, which is just a rip-off. No, skip that. Get that.
Alright. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
Sorry.
I'll skip the intro. Here.
I just didn't like seeing my old name, my god.
I get that. I feel the same way about my old name, but let's focus on the here and now. Please tell me the show is actually English dubbed.
Max nuts.
I can see that actually. That planet looks like on the Great Pumpkin. Not a good YTP or MV, but it's alright. Yeah, hurt my ears some more. Like someone else try. Okay, as much as I love ear rape, stop trying to hurt my ears. Someone else already tried doing that before. Hey guys, it's PlaneRock124.
The same guy who always destroys things 24/7.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video of the board smashing grocery store fun. I'm gonna watch PlaneRock now. Okay, I did this YTPMV.
Red spies in the base. For some reason, she got blue hair. You gotta have blue hair. This is a robbery.
It's some strong bad.
Big eyes. Big eyes. The Big Eyes Luigi joke actually is still golden to this day.
Find this clue. Fire in the.
Spaceship jump scare.
This is the greatest plan.
Holy shit.
Really?
Yay! A Hotel Mario a Hotel Mario reference. They say all toasters toast. If you need instructions on how to get to the hotels, check out the enclosed instruction book.
That was the girl kisser joke that I was talking about earlier.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Was that-
totally.
Wait, was that the joke that you said like, almost got you canceled? Or was that the boy kisser joke?
the girl kisser joke. I meant to say girl kisser, but I actually said boy kisser.
Oh, come on. It's just a joke.
Yeah. That's what Shrek always say.
Some people are so soft over the smallest jokes, man. Then again, so am I sometimes, but this isn't about me.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Too much Okay, that was when my editing skills was shit. It was back in mobile.
It's alright. I don't mind it.
Really?
Margaret Thatcher.
I know this reference. It was the
Margaret
Epicness of
Thatcher
Flippy.
is dead. Oh yeah, the cup song or the cup dance but with a gun. Yeah, I've seen that video before.
Everybody do the flop.
What? Where the heck is muzzle gun flash attacks?
That joke was unnecessary.
Tired.
I'm a tire.
Oh, Emilia accidentally killed herself.
Polly want a cracker?
Oh no!
Be a DI character.
Fuck me adding that character in.
You were a different person back then. It's okay. Pog chicken.
Yeah. I don't know what song is this, but this seemed to be a pretty decent acid trip.
I would prefer the F-Zero music. I feel like it'd be more apropos. Especially during these flight scenes. This sounds like keygen music.
Yeah, it's a chip too.
I've beaten GoldenEye already.
Okay, that was just stupid.
Okay, that was just stupid.
You know it toast.
Spyro. There's a monkey in my bathroom.
Oh no, this is copyright. I don't know.
I'm not monetized, so it doesn't even matter. If I were monetized, it'd be a bigger issue because if copyright material were to be played on a monetized channel, then that video wouldn't be eligible for monetization. But I'd be making pennies if I monetized my shit on YouTube compared to how much money I make in my real job.
nowadays.
I'm a fire in my laser! What the fuck?
Hello everyone, this is your captain speaking. The sky is going to be clear.
The name you should know!
King DDD.
Here we go!
And that's it.
This is the last one.
One more minute
acid
left.
trip entry, though. This is the last entry, but it's an acid trip entry.
Oh. By the same guy who made round 10 of the 10-second 10-person 100 round tennis.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Good times. Oh, that was fun. Alright, now then, for the final video we're reacting to of the night, it is none other. Go ahead, speak. Before what?
Before we do the last video, and before I'll allow you guys to send your opinions, I would like to say, I've decided that after I do my second Crime Crackers collab, like, after I finish off, like, my collab for Crime Crackers 2, the sequel, I have decided that, like, if I were to finish that, I will decide whether or not if I could do a remastered version of the first one, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there should have been more improvement compared to the original, you know? And it's especially my entry where, like, back then my skills used to be looking like shit, in my opinion, so. And plus, people like Emiliano, QB, and BRE2K6 and Gold, 4 of those participants were like my former friends before they became my ex-friends for reasons. And yeah. But overall, what are your two guys' opinion on this underrated YTP that unfortunately flopped?
That was actually pretty entertaining.
I thought it was pretty entertaining. I thought it was well crafted. And if you do decide to do a sequel or a remaster, I want in. After playing the game on stream, after seeing that collab, I want in.
Alrighty then.
Alright. And now, for the pièce de résistance, we are going to react to a sneak peek of round 16 of Sackman's YTP tennis. So let me...
Self-tennis.
Self-tennis, yes.
Yes. Yeah, versus myself.
Well,
My first time using Dark Phoenix's old videos that he didn't like using, that he didn't like making at the time.
I mean, at the time they were funny, but looking back, it's cringe because my friends were like 13, 14 at the time, and just seeing it just makes me cringe my balls off. Okay. Anyway, you guys are gonna cringe along with me. If I have to cringe, you guys are gonna join in. That said, oh gosh. Yeah, let's watch. Let's watch.
Alright. Wait, check the quality settings. Is it high or is it low? Because it happened to me a lot where, like, whenever I try to play a video on Google Drive, it just starts off as low. And I had to set it up to high all the time. You know what I mean? Like...
Here we go.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Welcome to the Minecraft Guy 1454 podcast. I'm Andy Kenny.
Andy Candy.
And I on it.
Sorry if that was short.
That's it. Basically, what we were saying in Korean, this part right here is suck my balls, bitch.
And I on it.
Yeah, I think that's enough for today. I think we've dealt with enough chaos for one day. So let me switch screens. Okay. Well, I'm at a loss for words. After seeing my cringy 14-year-old self. So let me get this out of here. So do any of you gentlemen have anything you want to add? If not, you can feel free to say your outros.
Alright, can I go first? Alright.
Sure, you have the floor.
You know, I'm so happy for this day, man. I'm so happy. Like, I get to be landed on Sackman's, I get to have the wheel landed on Sackman's Choice for the very first time, and it just makes me really happy. And you know what? I hope we should do it again. I really want it to happen again. I'm so happy that the wheel landed on Sackman's Choice for the very first time, and I'm like really happy for it. The only high hopes is that the next time I get the chance again, I hopefully would pick a different game that wouldn't make Dark Phoenix just rage his ass off, which, yeah, I feel sorry. I apologize. I should have chosen a different game for him. I guess
No
Prime
worries,
Crackers
man.
just
It's all
wasn't...
good. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. But despite that, I'm glad that I get to choose what I want to see Dark Phoenix play for the first time, and it actually makes me happy, despite that the first half of the stream was deleted, but that's okay. And not only that, you guys get to see my first you guys get to see your first impression with my old White's Peak Lab from 2024, and you know, I'm happy for that as well. And yeah, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Thanks for having me here. And with all that being said, I'll see you back on planet Earth, everyone. Peace, everyone. That's all I have to say.
Ivan, your turn.
I don't have much else to say. I'm just gonna okay, goodbye, Sackman. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys on Friday.
Okay. Now, my turn. Thank you guys so much for watching. I didn't expect the stream to be as late as it was, but in all honesty, it was a pretty fun stream. Round 3 versus you is coming soon, by the way. Okay. No rush. I still am going to be working on more entries for Sagman's 3 Seconds of Randomness collab. I'm at 70 so far. And I posted a poll in my community post asking you guys what I should do in terms of all the videos once they're done. Either put them in a... Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Alright, anyway. I asked you guys in the community post what I should do in terms of all the videos once they're done. Either have them in a future Philip Shorts episode, or future Philip Shorts episodes, rather, sorry. Or if I should compile them all into one big video, kind of like a big extended cut. And you guys wanted me to compile them all into one big video, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Once I'm done all 90 videos, I'll compile them all into one giant video, and then it'll be up on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. Alright? And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a really interesting stream, minus the cringe, minus me rage quitting in minus me rage quitting in Crime Crackers. I'll definitely try to play it more, maybe off stream, on stream, try to beat that piece of shit boss. But yeah, and look, I can't guarantee the wheel will land on Sagman's choice every time, okay? He just got lucky. Or, as Stephen Quire said to Jack in that one video, he got freaking lucky! He got freaking lucky! But, yeah. Maybe the wheel will land on Modern, maybe it'll land on Classic, or my choice. Even if it does land on Streamer's Choice, I want to know what to play. Because I'm always trying to find games I've not played on stream. But, anyways, I'm done rambling, so I'm going to conclude with this. I'm going to try my damn fans, so that way Louis Wolf doesn't comment on the fan ASMR. Stay blessed, stay humble, stay amazing, and as always, stay awesome, take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys on Friday. God bless.